Did King James really add a verse to the Bible saying, "Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live"? Hey everybody, I'm Dan McClellan. I'm a scholar of the Bible and religion, and I've seen a number of people claim over the years either that King James just arbitrarily added in an entirely new verse saying, "Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live," or King James required that Exodus 22:18 be altered to read, "Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live." Both claims are entirely false. The King James Version is a very conservative revision of a 1602 edition of the Bishop's Bible, which in Exodus 22:18 also reads, "Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live." And this is the consistent way this passage has been translated, going back to Tyndale's 1530 edition of the Pentateuch, back to Wycliffe's 14th century English translation of Exodus, and we have the Leningrad Codex from 1,000 years ago at Exodus 22:17, which is the verse in the Hebrew, "Mechashefa lo techayeh," which means a sorceress you shall not let live. And we can go back and we can find the same passage in the Septuagint, here represented by Codex Vaticanus. There's even a tiny little fragment of this passage preserved in the Dead Sea Scrolls that indicates it read the same way. Now, there's an argument to make about the difference between sorceress in ancient Hebrew and the consistent English translation witch, which today is obviously a very loaded term, and obviously this passage is highly problematic, and nobody should be appealing to this passage as authoritative in any way, shape, or form whatsoever today. But the notion that King James did anything to in any way, shape, or form whatsoever alter the way this passage was rendered, or to just add the passage altogether, is pure and utter nonsense. That's not supported by any data whatsoever. And the fit for this video has been Todd McFarlane's Amazing Spider-Man.